Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT TV studio, I'm Corbin Makar alongside Gianna Ferry, and these are your morning announcements. Applications are available in the 1112 office for juniors and seniors who would like to be a 6th grade camp counselor. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 15th. Polarpalooza is back. The event will take place on Friday, March 8th from 2 to 8:30 p.m. and is open to any Greater Latrobe student in grades 9 through 12. The cost is $15 and you must pre-register by February 15th.
Sophomores interested in participating in the PA Free Enterprise Week should turn their application in to Mrs. Kuhn in the 910 office by Tuesday, February 19th. The weather has certainly been all over the place this week. We go to Devin Watson for the 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. It's time for your local weather report. Today, expect mostly cloudy skies with a small chance for some afternoon snow, along with a high of 34 and a low of 28. Tomorrow, we'll see things start to warm up with partly cloudy skies all day, along with a high of 50 and a low of 41. And on Friday, we'll see the rain come back and occasionally hit us throughout the day, along with mostly cloudy skies, along with a high of 45 and a low of 30. That's all for your weather report. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Devin. Juniors are encouraged to view the video located on the Senior High webpage titled Post-Secondary Planning Informational Meeting. This video covers many critical topics for preparing for senior year and beyond.
Calling all outdoor enthusiasts. Anyone interested in scheduling Capstone, the Honors Environmental Science course, needs to complete an application before meeting with their guidance counselor. Applications can be found in the 1112 office and in Mrs. Logan's room, S110. Please see or email Mrs. Logan with any questions. The winter sports season is wrapping up, and a few teams are preparing for the postseason. We go to Alex Bizignani with the sports report.
Thanks, Gianna, and welcome to the Wildcat Sports Report. The wrestling team has their last regular season match tonight as they head out to Connellsville at 5:30. On Friday, the boys basketball team finished up their regular season with an undefeated 10-0 section record. They also finished perfect at home, ending with a 75-50 win over Hempfield. Bryce Butler led the Wildcats, recording the double-double with 32 points and 12 rebounds. Ryan Sickenberger contributed 19 points, including 3 3-pointers. Now for the 7th straight year, the boys basketball team will get the opportunity to compete in the Whitfield playoffs. That's all for sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Alex. Article 13 will affect copyright in the European Union. Here's reporter Bailey Knoll with how this can impact you here at home.
Article 13 has been a hot topic on the internet lately and is the most controversial directive from the European Directive on Copyright in the Digital Single Market. So, what does this mean?
Article 13 is something the EU has passed, and it's going to be going into effect that affects copyrighted material on the internet.
Article 13 seems to be prohibiting certain actions on the internet in Europe for the European Union, regulating at varying degrees for the entire continent through the European Union.
This will have an effect on many popular platforms that are made up of user-created content like YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Certain YouTubers who live in the European Union might have to change their style of content to meet the guidelines of the article. Or they may risk consequences like having their videos removed from the platform. Some people, mostly people who own copyrighted content, support Article 13, while others oppose it.
It's more of the smaller websites that won't be able to buy the software. It'll be cost prohibitive. They're against it. The other people that are for it are people who own some of this material. It also could affect music, so some of those artists. Another group that would be against it are people who like to make memes and things like that and post them online. They would obviously, those would be taken down.
You might be sitting across the pond in America and be thinking, how will this affect me? But this directive has farther reach than Europe.
What tends to happen is the EU does something, it tends to trickle down to other areas, and I think we see that too. Like, we'll implement something or some law, and it also impacts in Europe. So I think you could see something like that here.
Although Article 13 has been passed, none of the EU member states have passed their own legislation that complies with Article 13, and it will be interesting to see how each of them decides to interpret it, considering each country's different interests. For WCAT TV, I'm Bailey Knoll.
The library will be open after school today and tomorrow. Please sign up on the Google form if you wish to stay after. The University of Pittsburgh's chapter of the American Society of Civil Engineers is hosting a Civil Engineering Day on Saturday, March 23rd. The event will take place from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Benedum Hall. For more information about the event, see Mr. Princeton in the 1112 office.
A reminder to students currently taking AP courses and planning to take the AP exam in May. The deadline to register and pay for your exam without a late fee is Wednesday, February 20th. To register online, go to Total Registration, complete the steps, and then print out your registration form and submit it to Mrs. McLean in 1112 office with your text, made out to the Greater Latrobe School District. See Ms. Hager with any concerns or questions. Now here's Preston Yingling with What's Cookin' Latrobe.
What's cooking, Latrobe? It's Wednesday, February 13th, and the main line is cooking up the pizza burger alongside emoticon potatoes and sweet corn. Over in the cultural corner, there will be an Italian chicken wrap alongside baked glaze and more sweet corn. Finally, the soup of the day is broccoli and cheese. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you guys.
Thanks, Preston. The annual Pi Day t-shirt contest is once again underway and will be open for submissions until February 13th. This is your chance to create a pie-related design that students across the school will wear. Please submit your original work to Mr. Eckerd via email for electronic designs or in person for hand-drawn work. Designs may not be taken from the internet. The student body will vote for the best submission, and the artist of the winning design will receive a free t-shirt. The Social Studies Department is hosting a series of activities in recognition of Black History Month, open to all students during Lunch and Learn today. The film 42 Jackie Robinson Story will be shown and discussed in H203. Please check Flex Time Manager and with your social studies teacher for further information and upcoming events. We will be back after this message.
Throughout the next 2 weeks, you can receive a reward for your recycling efforts. Visit the student store all day or the Commons area during Lunch and Learn with any recyclable plastic bottles or cups to receive a piece of candy.
Students are reminded to check the guidance webpage for scholarship. A variety of scholarships are added daily, including the Dino Castelli Charitable Scholarship. This is a very generous scholarship for students in Westmoreland County who are planning to attend a 4-year college or university after graduation. Please see Ms. Hager in the 1112 office for details.
All students in grades 9 through 11 are asked to check your email for your scheduling appointments for the 2019-2020 school year. Please be sure to check the scheduling appointments daily. Times and dates are subject to change. Reporting for WCAT-TV, this has been Gianna Ferry
And Corbin Makar.
Thanks for watching and have a great day.